Hey, it's Kellen on a gloomy day in South Florida, but it's all good. You see, my lights are right next to me, so you guys can see me. We're here to talk about money. It's not about me, whether you're watching or for the majority of you who are listening. That's where the most of the audience is. It won't matter. But we are here in South Florida, back with Tyrone, Ty, as I call him. He's over there in Tampa, fresh from Africa. So he has all the vibranium just in him. And he has some game to share with us today about how you, your family, friends can relocate now to Africa, going through his relocation program. Ty, welcome to the show, Diversified Game.
Thank you very much.
Man, we are talking about investing in Africa. That's what for those who you're seeing, the shirt says, and invest now. Can you let us know what your program's all about and what you have, put together for us?
Sure. Well, as you know, I've been investing in Africa for over 12 years now, actually. I think on my website it says 10 years, but now it's actually 12 years. I own property in Africa, and I'm also, like I said, a big investor. And what I'm trying to do now is put together a program for people who wants to relocate to Africa, because everybody says they want to move to Africa, but they don't have a plan. But I have a plan for you that helps you to move, to relocate, to become a citizen, and I offer employment. All that for one low price.
Okay, and that price, I'm just going to say, let's say it's a range, you guys, right now, because it depends on a few things. It can go anywhere. Let's just say, and if it goes down and there's a discount, then you guys get a discount. But let's just say $3,000 to start, to be safe. So nobody ever reaches out and says, I heard on this one platform, in case you ever go up, Ty, you know how our people can be.
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's what the price is now. Let's say it starts at 3,000 and it's going up every second you delay. With that, and it's on the website, which will be in the description box, what do they get with that initial investment and for how long?
Well, the program is a 30-day program, like I said. And what happens is we bring you over, we take care of you, we give you a house to stay in. Your meals are included. And as I said before, we also offer employment. Now, of course, the employment is based off a commission, because what I'm going to do is I'm a licensed real estate agent. So I'm going to teach you how to be a licensed real estate agent over in Rwanda. So for those of you who always wanted to get into real estate, this is your perfect opportunity, because like I said, it's just the real estate market is blowing up in Africa right now, and especially in Rwanda. And the commission on say for example, $100,000 house, the commission on $100,000 house is $6,000. So for example, if you have a client that purchased a $200,000 home, that would be $12,000. So how many houses do you think you have to sell per month to survive making that kind of money? I mean, it's ridiculous. And anybody can do it, especially since I'm going to teach you, because I said, I'm a licensed real estate agent. And before that, I was a home inspector. And before that, I was a real estate agent. A real estate appraiser. So I have over 15 years of real estate. So I'm sure I have more than enough experience to teach you how to be a real estate agent and to be successful at it. And then on top of that, like I said, the real estate market in Rwanda is just booming. It's going through the roof. So like I said, the program comes with a place to stay, a job, and also your meals are included, all in that one low price for 30 days.
Well, even job training and a job, because you're saying you can take somebody who doesn't have any experience.
Any experience, yes.
And that alone, if you try to go get your real estate license, you're going to have to go through the class, no matter which way you go. That's going to cost you money. And I can hear somebody now say, but that's not a lot of money in my state. But the fact that you get the relocation, it's like a vacation with an internship. And, what do you have to lose, especially if you're ending your lease right now, or you've lost your job, losing your job, or have a very low paying job where you're just living check to check, which many people are. That's a great price. So it's 30 days, just so we're clear.
Now, also, I want to also make clear too that if for some reason you don't sell anything in your first 30 days, you still can extend that. So once you get there, you say, well, this is my first time getting into sales and I'm not all that good, even though I'm gonna show you everything that you need to know, but still it's possible you may not sell nothing that first 30 days. You still can extend that, for another 30 days and another 30 days.
What will that cost?
The cost for that it's negotiable. I say it like that, but really it's going to run in the range like around $700.
Okay, so if you want to stay there and say, hey, I'll give myself 3 months, you can still do that for under, $4,000, and
for under $2,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm saying if they give you the initial 3.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, and then I want to extend. Because some people will be like, this is my last, and those aren't the necessary people that I think this is for, but there may be some real grinders and hustlers, and who knows, you guys. Tyrone, I'm gonna put your business out there just so they know you're not just dumping them off, right? You yourself and your wife, you're moving to Rwanda, so you're gonna be there, and who knows?
I'll be there.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna take them by the hand and just show them everything that they need to know. They won't be alone. Like I said, they'll have a house where they're staying. They're going to get 3 meals a day. They're going to get plenty of real estate training. And then, then once they get out there on their own, they still can come back to me for more information if they feel they're not doing something right or they don't completely get the program. They can still come back to me for more information. So I'll be with them, all the way.
Can you talk about let's talk about the meals, and so we can break it all down, because whenever I'm in Africa, no matter where I'm at, even when I'm on vacation, I'm not eating 3 meals a day. That's a very American fat, no wonder why we're fat, country. But in Africa, I really try to stick to, and I don't even try. It's like I have my one great meal, maybe I have 2 meals, depending on whose house I'm at or the outing, eating on the street. That's what I do, eating soya and the different type of meats that you can get on the street. Are those meals cooked by a chef in the house? Or if they say, hey, I want to go, look, I'm going to say they want to go to McDonald's. Is that meal covered as well? Break that down.
No, of course not. If they want to go to McDonald's or some fancy restaurant, that's coming out of their pocket. No, we have a chef that prepares the meals for our students. So come to our real estate school, the food is prepared by our chef. So all the food is in home. Also, too, you're not forced to eat 3 meals a day. You can eat 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, or you can eat the full 3. But also, like I said, you can go to a restaurant or, the street vendors or whatever you want, but that'll be at your own expense. We don't pay for street vendors and restaurants. Because of course, some people, they're going to want to go the most expensive restaurant in town, so we ain't paying. But of course, if we're doing, like say, for instance, if I take them out and, show them different homes and stuff like that, and we out on the street, then of course I'll pay for their meals like that.
Okay. And don't email Ty and say, hey, I only eat 1 meal a day. Can I knock off some money? No, the program is what the program is. It's really, I told Ty he's going for sainthood, because it's not easy to take folks who are damaged. They're beaten down by this system. They drank the Kool-Aid and now found out there's a poison or COVID in it, like Trump and his wife have found out recently.
Yes.
What can people do to prepare after having their money? Should they sell everything? Should they, make a plan, maybe just to try it for 3 months and then come back? What would you suggest?
Well, because, everybody's different. I can't just say one thing for everybody. So I would recommend, that's the whole purpose too of getting a round trip ticket. In case things don't work out, you always can come back home. But I would recommend you to come over with it in your mind that you're going to succeed and then see what happens. I believe most people will succeed. Like I said, if they follow my directions and do the things that I ask them to do, I don't see no reason why they shouldn't succeed, but it's always a possibility, because some people say, oh, I'm going to do everything you say. And then once they get there, they're going to be going to the clubs. They're going to be going out to restaurants. It's going to be a vacation, in other words, and they're not going to take it serious. Those people, like I said, I know they're not going to make it. But people that are serious and follow my guidance, I can almost guarantee you they're going to succeed.
Yeah, and this is a serious thing. Ty, would you mind if I went live, if this thing went live? I just think people need to hear this game.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna play with the buttons. We're gonna keep talking, and I'm gonna do what I do. This program that you're doing, have you ever seen it done anywhere else? Like, where did you get this idea from?
Well, actually, I was, like you said, I'm moving myself, and I was just going to go there and do it myself, because, of course, like I was telling you before, I already have plenty of contacts in Africa, in several countries in Africa. But then I said to myself, well, I know it's a lot of people that wants to come too, but they don't have the resources, they don't have the know-how, they don't have the contacts. So I said, well, I can invite, some of these people with me, and they can, come along with me, and I can teach them what I do, and they can do it as well.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw something out, and why I was even thinking about going live. Because I said I'm gonna edit this up, I'm gonna throw it out, do what I do. But I'm gonna give some game that for those who say, you know what, I might have tried real estate, or I'm not really into sales, or I'm not even a social person. Really, this is an opportunity for you to sneak your way in, because you might be a great admin person. And Ty might say, you know what? You might not be the best salesperson, but you're very organized, and I needed to hire somebody in Rwanda. Now, I'm just throwing out that idea. Or Ty might say, you know what? I actually need somebody to do something else. And you find yourself being the American who you guys understand each other as far as, how the system works here, and try to replicate it there. And you might get a whole nother job enough to stay. And again, some folks, I think they said over 45 million don't have jobs, but they have another stimulus package I heard about to roll out. I think you're going to say something today about it. And, this might be your opportunity to jump on and trick yourself into a job. Do it before, me and my family. And I say, hey, Ty, my 10-year-old and 6-year-old, they can work. They know how to file papers,
But there's actually something else I was going to say too. Everybody's not, of course, interested in real estate. But as you said, it's true. I'm going to need other people. I'm going to need IT people. I'm going to need people who knows how to build websites. I'm going to need people who knows how to work with sound equipment. I'm going to need people who knows how to do videos. So it's also other jobs that's going to be available. So they can take, one of those jobs, which of course I have a salary. Whereas, like I said, with real estate agents, we work off a commission, but we get a pretty, decent commission. But still, we're going to need other people as well. So, give me a call, africainvestmentguide.com, and I can talk to you as far as what type of skill you have that I may need or the company may need.
And with that, a lot of folks have put out the lie that don't go to Africa looking for a job, create a business, which I'm all for that. But I also know couples who are doing well into the six figures who are getting jobs all over Africa. And I think it depends on your skill level and, how you network and who you know. Because a lot of folks who say those things don't have or haven't tapped into their skill. And a lot of them haven't tapped into their purpose. So they're like, oh, don't come here looking for a job, especially like the YouTubers, the professional YouTubers. Bring a business. And I'm all pro business, but there are jobs, and you're going to be one of those people who can prove that. Now, it may not be the same thing that you would pay someone here, but you're also not having the same expense and the issues. Can you talk?
Exactly. The cost of living is also a whole lot lower over there. So your expenses is going to be a whole lot lower. But you're gonna be paid more than a livable wage. That's for sure. You're going to be living very, very comfortable.
And with that comfort, can you talk about how, when you're in Africa, you're living? Because I find myself on here always telling people about, the maids, the drivers, and I don't want them to think that it's anything special that I'm doing. It's not anything,
As a matter of fact, most people, middle-class people in Africa have maids and servants. And as a matter of fact, as you already know, that they have a house in back of their main house where they actually live. Some of them live at your home. So yes, that's normal over in Africa. It's not nothing you have to be like a multi-millionaire or anything like that to have servants in Africa. If you just say, for example, a school teacher, offer a school teacher salary, you can have servants in your home.
Okay, off a school teacher salary, you guys, and we know school teachers here, don't get paid much, but even there, the school teachers, everybody can have house help because it's just it makes sense, especially if you have children or cleaning maybe isn't your thing. Maybe you're like Cardi B and you don't cook or clean, but whatever. Which that's a whole nother topic. If you don't cook or clean and you on that Cardi B thing. Now, did you buy these houses that folks are gonna live in, or did you buy a house? Can you tell them about your experience in Rwanda that you just had?
Okay, well, what I do is the homes are for sale, but while they're vacant, these are vacant homes, but while they're for sale, I can rent them out for my students. So the homes are actually for sale. Some of them will be like rental homes, depending on how many, people decide to join this program. If it's like over a certain amount, then of course I'm gonna have to rent a few houses. But right now it's houses that are for sale that I use for the housing of these students.
Okay. And not to remix things for your program, but just to make it clear for people. So they say, look, okay, I can do 30 days. Maybe I have to do 2 months because I don't know anything about real estate. When I get out there and try to go on my own, what type of prices could I be looking at to rent let's say a 3 or 4 bedroom home?
Well, that depends on the area you choose. I mean, you could rent anywhere from, say, for example, $200 or $300 a month to over $1,000. You have to decide what's comfortable for you. Everybody's not, like I said before, everybody's not the same. Some people, they're going to want the best of the best. So of course theirs is going to be over $1,000. Whereas other people can say, well, as long as it's clean and in a safe neighborhood, I'm good. So it's all up to you and your choice, your preference. We have everything in every price range. So from very best to some places is not so good. It's all up to you.
And what could they expect to get if they paid, let's say, $1,000 a month?
Well, if they pay $1,000 a month, that's like a 4-bedroom house, 4-bed, 3-bath home. Like I say, with the maid's quarters in the back. Of course, all the houses come with the what they call a compound, the wall around their house, which they call a fence. So it's pretty nice. Way more than what you would get in the States for $1,000. I just put it that way. Think of what you would pay for $1,000 here in the States. It's gonna be double that over there.
Okay, so they could they could comfortably live let's say a family of 4 for $1,000 a month.
Very comfortably. Very comfortable. Like I said, if they want to see some of the houses, they can go to africainvestmentguide.com because I have some homes for sale. Some of them are as cheap as, I think I have one for like $70,000. But anyway, you can see what the homes look like. They're all brick homes. They don't build homes out of wood. They build them out of brick. So they're nice homes. Like I say, you can see the inside and outside.
Okay. And do these homes come with, let's say they pay $1,000 a month. Do they come with, lights are paid, any cable, any house help or drivers, any deals like that for
all of that is extra. You have, just like here in the States, if you rent a house or apartment, you have to pay your own electricity. You have to pay for, whatever service you want. If you want internet or whatever, you have to pay out of your own pocket. Well, it's the same thing over there. The house is, what you're renting basically is the house. Also, you can rent it furnished or unfurnished. I'm quite sure most people in the beginning is going to want it furnished. But if you want internet, if you want house help, if you want a driver to drive you around, whatever, all of that stuff is going to be extra.
Now let's talk about furniture. let's talk about the furniture, because I think I've told you I'm the biggest collector of Nigerian movies in America. Who does not sell Nigerian movies? And I love African furniture when I go to anyone's house. But, there's furniture that you can even buy on the street, with the big,
Yes.
chairs and the couches.
Yes.
But I see a lot of Africans wanting to ship furniture from here to there. And I'm like, I want to ship furniture from there to here. And I know many who do. What do you say about their furniture in the quality? Because we know the grass is always greener, but what do you say about the furniture that you can buy off the street? How much is it? Is it reliable?
Well, for me, I think the furniture is actually better over there because they make stuff the old-fashioned way. It's very strong, very sturdy, durable, and it's going to last. It's not something that you're going to buy today and, I don't know, 6 months, a year from now, it's going to be falling apart and need to be replaced. No, their stuff is sturdy and it's strong. And also, most of the products that they use to make the furniture comes right from there. So everything is strong, everything is sturdy, and everything is made local.
Okay, and the old school by hand,
Yes.
you know who made it. If
Yeah.
something was to happen, you know who to take it to.
Yes. Because the place where you buy, if you have any problems, of course, you can go back to that same place because, they make it, most of it, they're going to make it right on site, like I say, out of the raw materials that's around them. So everything, like I said, is made locally, is strong, is durable. And as far as price, you have to, once again, it's up to your taste. You can get quality, high quality, or you can just get the normal quality. So the price, it can range anywhere from a couple $100s to many thousands of dollars. So like I said, depending on what you're looking for, what's in your budget. If you like something made custom just for you, they can do all of that.
Okay. Now, I know you talked about, and I just kind of, want to say it again for folks who they're like, okay, wait. After I'm done, like they're kind of scared to leave the nest. You say a commission on a house could be, the range is between what again?
Well, the average is $6,000. If you sell a $100,000 house, the commission is $6,000. If you sell just basically 6%. So if you sell a $200,000 house, that's $12,000. It just keeps going up like that. So of course, the more expensive home you sell, the more money you're gonna make. And of course, if you're making money like that, you don't have to, sell a house every month. You can sell. Depending on how extravagant of a lifestyle you want. Some people might, I want to make, $20,000 a month or something like that. But if you're just a normal person, and you just want to make $6,000 a month or $6,000 every 2 months, then you shouldn't have no problem. And then as far as leaving the net, they once they start working for me, they're basically in for as long as they want to. It's not like after 30 days we say, okay, bye, you got to go open your own office and do this and do that. No, we recommend that you stay with us because I'm the broker. So I don't just kick the agents out once their 30 days is up. I said, well, you can stay with us as long as you want to. As a matter of fact, that would be the best idea to do because then you have people that you can collaborate with. Like I said, if you run into something you don't know, you have other people there to help you. So we're still going to be a team, but that's what I'm looking for right now anyway, is a real estate team in Africa. I'm not looking for somebody just to teach them. Then once they get the knowledge, they just run off, because then they become my competition. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a team, not competition.
Oh, no, definitely. I just think about, for those who they see this as a program, a starter program, and maybe they even come with their family and they say, you know what, I need to spread my wings. Mm-hmm. He has the next batch coming in because I see as a beautiful thing here. And so if they're able to stay, no, that's great.
Yeah, they stay as long as they want. I prefer that they stay. Like I said, because then we're helping each other and we can go further. Once you run out, plus not only that, another reason, the main reason too that you should stay with me instead of running all on your own is because then, a lot of people, I would say the majority of the people, they don't even speak the language. So you're going to need somebody to help you anyway. So why are you going to try to jump out there on your own when you can't even really speak the language?
Yeah, but in Rwanda, you found that most people where you were at, they could get,
Mhm.
nothing stopped you from buying stuff because that scares people. They say, wait,
No.
new country, they don't speak the language. What will I do?
Yeah, no, you can buy, anyone can buy real estate over there. But it's always best to have a local with you. So that's what I'm saying. If you stay with my team, I'm going to always make sure a local is with you no matter where you go. Because like I said, they will be able to speak for you. And also they're going to get a lower price for you. If you go there speaking with an American accent, of course, that price is going to double automatically. So we're going to teach you how to use local people to help you do your business. And that way the prices will stay low, but you can sell it for high. And so that's why I said, I'm sorry, you ready to say something?
No, no, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So that's why I'm saying we need to stay together as a team and work together. So that way we can get the most work done and also you can make the most profit.
And is this exclusive only to Americans?
No, this is for anybody. They can be from the UK, South America, anyone who wants to move, anyone who's been thinking and talking about moving to Africa. Now is your opportunity. Right now, because I'm offering this course for the first 10 people, that signs up for this course is who I'm offering it to.
Okay, so first 10, and I mean this thing will just grow because it's really, if you had Africa on your heart, if it, keeps popping up in your brain, if you can see yourself there, this is your opportunity. All the excuses are out the door. And if it doesn't work, you come back and you get the same, lame job that you had before, possibly, or keep running your business. From abroad or from here. So it's a beautiful thing. How soon are you going to be able to, take people?
Well, the first course starts on November 16th,
November 16th. So
2020.
man, that's right around the corner. I mean, you're
Yes.
kind of doing that. Are you trying to avoid election madness? What's going on?
No, I'm sure some people are. Those are the people that should sign up. But no, it's just the way that things worked out. But I'll have another class in January. So some people say, well, November, that's too soon. But I'll have another class starting up in January.
Okay. And then, oh man, I hear I don't want to even call it the hater alert, but I can hear folks right now. Well, will you take deposits for that November 16th? Can I pay you in installments?
Unfortunately, I don't do installments. Yeah, somehow, some kind of way. If you really serious, you have to make it work out. Yeah, I'd rather I just do the full payment. I don't take installments or a little bit here, a little bit there. Everything has to be paid up front.
Okay, because Saks doesn't take installments, and a lot of you guys go get your purses and shoes, and you happen to always have the money when it's some high end. So just had to throw it out there, because if you did and say, look, you want to send me 1,000 this week, 1,000 next, whatever, but why not just save the money and give it all to me at once?
That's what I was going to say. If you can do 1,000 a month or installments, all that stuff, just do that yourself, and then just give me the lump sum.
Yeah, I can even. I can hear somebody say, "Oh, if I didn't pay my rent, I can pay that right now. If I didn't pay all my bills, and I can head off to Africa."
Yeah, if you serious about moving to Africa, if you serious about getting out of America, if you serious about having a nice home to stay in while you're learning a new trade or career, then somehow, some kind of way, you're gonna make it happen. Because this opportunity I'm sure it's not going to last long. I'll probably have a few classes, and then after that, we'll see what happens.
And with Rwanda, how long with their visa can they stay?
Well, we also going to give them some training about that as far as the visa. Because with the visa, you can stay 90 days. You can get a tourist visa, you can get a business visa. They have different types of visas that you can get. And we're going to make sure that they get the right one to stay a full 90 days. So then, if they decide, of course, during that 90 days too, they can apply, start to apply for their citizenship. But we're going to show them everything that they need to know to stay permanently if that's what they want.
Okay. So 90 days, and then what? Do they have to like go to the next country and then come back?
They can like step over to Tanzania, which is right next door, or even better, you can go to the Congo. You just walk across the border and then come back, something like that. But like I said, we'll work with you as far as whatever you want to do. If you just want to come and try it out, that's another thing. If they don't want to be a real estate agent, if they just want to just come and visit to see what it's like to live in Rwanda, then just come on over. You still can stay with us. We still take care of everything for you. We give you a tour of the city. We do several different things to help you get acquainted with the city and the country. And if you decide you want to stay, then you can stay. And also, too, you don't have to take the real estate course. You can come with another type of business. If you want to have a, shoe company or makeup company, whatever, we'll help you do that as well.
Okay, no, that's beautiful. Now, if they do something like that, registering their business in Rwanda, because we just saw in Ghana how they started closing people's shops because they're like, you don't have the licenses. And my Niger brothers got hit real hard with that, even though they've been there for, decades, some of them. What's the process and what does the cost look like to be able to register their own business in Rwanda once they get there?
Well, to get your business license in Rwanda, you can do that within a couple hours or less. It's very quick. Rwanda, they don't have as much corruption. I hate to say this, but it's the truth. So I'm happy to say this. They don't have as much corruption as a lot of the other countries. When you come there, I'm going to take you down to get your license. Like I say, all of this still that I'm talking about is still included in this one price. Everything that I'm talking about is included in this one price. That's why I say we take care of everything. Well, anyway, we'll take you down to get your license. So once you get your license, you're able to work. You're able to open your business, and you don't have to worry about all the corruption of them giving you your license and then saying, oh, you don't have a license, we're going to shut you down. You won't have those problems.
Now, with, the question folks will have is, okay, I can go register my business. Is it under any, special limitations because I'm a foreigner? Are there any benefits because I'm a Black American? Because Black Americans always want to know if they're special. Is there any limitation where if I open up a bank account, it's, because sometimes in banks you can't get the interest as a foreigner, or you need to have $100,000 in some countries.
Yes.
Any limitations like that?
No, they don't have those limitations. Like I said, we're going to teach you how to get your license. Like I said, you can get your license, business license, in one day. We're also going to show you how to open up a bank. All these things are very simple in Rwanda. Like I say, you don't have all the corruption over there like you have in a lot of the other countries. As long as you have your passport and your travel documents and everything, let them know who you are, you can open a business and a bank account the same day.
Man, the same day. That's a package.
The same day. Exactly. It's not a whole bunch of running around. It's not a whole bunch of guessing and wondering, well, am I going to do this? Or am I going to do? No, everything is taken care of in one day.
Now, do you have to be there even to open up a business, like physically? Could you do this for businesses?
Yes. Yes. And like I said, and we'll help you every step of the way. And once again, it's all included in one price.
Okay, so you can open up someone's business remotely and they don't even have to be there.
No, I didn't say that. I said when you come to us, we're going to help you with all this stuff every step of the way.
Okay.
As far as remotely, I don't know about that. I wouldn't recommend that. Either if I did know, I wouldn't recommend that. I would always prefer it to be better so you can sign everything yourself.
Okay. You don't want that responsibility yet of having, you have 5 people like, hold on, Rwanda is the new Sweden. And let me open up my business.
Singapore. They're trying to make it the Singapore of Africa, but yes. So everything is running smoothly. It's the cleanest, safest country in Africa. And like I said, starting a business and opening a bank account is very simple, very easy, and it's done the same day.
Yeah, and please, I had told somebody about this deal. I know it just went on your website. I told somebody who's an international consultant, she said, but she never been to Africa. But she said Rwanda. I remember Hotel Rwanda, and that movie has stuff ingrained in people. Can you talk about the climate of the country right now and how clean and peaceful it is?
Well, yes, like I just said, it's the cleanest, safest country in Africa. Out of all 54 countries, it's the safest and cleanest. And as a matter of fact, while I was there, I also went to Hotel Rwanda, because the hotel is still there. And I went there and I just, as a tourist, I just played tourist and took pictures of everything and video. But yeah, Hotel Rwanda is still there. But as far as the people, plus that was like 20, 25 years ago. So that was a long time ago. And people always try to bring that up to put, they always look for an excuse to put Africa down anywhere in general. Just like, for example, they talk about apartheid. That's all that stuff happened years ago. And now they're trying to make things better. And so far, their president, Kagame, has done a great job, excellent job. And that's why it's so clean. That's why, like I said, business goes so well. And everything is run very smoothly. It's run similar to, when it comes to the ease of business, it's run similar to the way it runs here or in Europe. So everything is run smooth. Everything is clean. Like I said, it's safe. They have cops on the streets everywhere. They're not driving around in cars like here. They actually walk in the streets. So, security is top notch.
Okay, security is top notch, and you said it's less corrupt. So it's not like people are trying to shake you down,
No bribes, no people pulling you over saying, well, let me see your papers. And they got their hand out on the side, so you give them a little tip, They don't do none of that.
Personally, I don't mind that when I'm in certain countries because it's a lot easier than dealing with, the folks here and them just pulling you over and, they know you don't want to go to court. And so you tip $1, but I get what you're saying.
I've seen it firsthand, so I know it happens. I started to name the country, but I decided not to.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say, in Cameroon, you're good.
I'll put it this way. It was in West Africa where it happened at.
Yeah. I'm calling out Cameroon. You are good, and I'm happy to do it, to be honest with you. 'Cause I'm sitting back and being chauffeured around. I know they don't see me in, the car. So it's just one of those things that happen. Now, I'll tell everybody, do not do this in Ethiopia in the Tigray region. You will be disappointed. Anybody, don't do it. In the Tigray region, anywhere near Mekelle, don't do it. They don't play that at all. And that's, that's a firsthand experience that security was crying, laughing at me. Like, man, now, they don't play that. Well, no, this is great information, and it's definitely, folks, going to be on the Mall of Africa, which is below here. Invest now in Africa. It'll be on the Mall of Africa site soon. I'm going to throw it on there. Ty is already on there with his website, so maybe it's already on there. So you guys, all you have to do is go to Ty, click the links here if you want to check out the Mall of Africa and see what type of investments you can get into. But Ty's on there because he's doing great work. If there's anything you want to leave the people with, let them know, Ty.
Yes, once again, I just want to say how low this price is for all what you get. It's, like I said, it's only a $3,000 program. It includes a month-long stay, includes, like I said, your rental home, your meals, and your employment, should you decide, that you want to stay. Or like I said, you can just come for a visit to see, well, I've never been to Africa. I want to go there and check it out. And I just want to see what it's all about, see what the people are saying about it. I think whatever you decide to do, whether you decide to stay or to just visit, I think that's a very inexpensive price for all what we offer. Like I said, we also offer you how to get a business license, how to get to start the process of as far as getting your citizenship. That one price includes everything, except airfare, by the way.
Okay. Something for everybody, for the single, for the married, for everybody out there. So it's just on you. You have no excuse. And I'm going to do my part to reach out to the folks I know so Ty can tell this message to everybody that, shows interest that fits in the demographic. Because, I mean, we already know there are certain people, China might even say, hey, did you say a trip? A trip to Africa? And they jump on it real quick if it was, catered to them.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say on here if that would be, if it's frowned upon or not, but I'm going to say we're pushing this out for the descendants of Africa because it's for, at least on this platform, for Black people. We don't have to say minority or disenfranchised. This is for Black people who want to reconnect with their culture. And it's okay to say that the same way the Jews go back to Israel and, they'll go serve and do their part. They don't say, hey, for anybody disenfranchised minorities. No, they say for Israelis. And, other cultures and Japanese do that as well, and Chinese as well for their own culture. So it's okay. So Ty, I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to work on, pushing this out, and I'll let you know as soon as others are like, yeah, I'm ready to talk about it.
Yes, exactly. Because like I said, you're getting a lot for this program, and people always saying they don't know where to start. They don't know where to begin. Well, I pretty much do everything for you. So including, like I say, helping you start your own business or to work with me.
Yeah, and the only excuse somebody's going to have is, oh, I would, but I have child support. Okay, we can't help you with that. You need to handle your responsibilities.
Exactly.
Oh, I would, but I'm a felon. You know what, you guys? Don't believe the hype. Get a lawyer. There's a way, even as a felon, to get your passport. If you're done with all your paperwork and parole and everything else, there are ways. If you're a terrorist, hey, I don't know. I don't even know if we want you in a program like
exactly.
this.
That's what we're trying to get away from, stuff that's bringing us down. We want to stay positive.
Yeah, gotta stay positive. But I've talked to people who have some of those issues, and to have those charges, sometimes you gotta fight and get your paperwork right.
Yes.
Especially with because they'll come snatch you with that child support. Child support is something else. So I don't know nothing about it, but I heard about it, and it's crazy what they'll do. So you guys make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and support Ty in this mission, because it's really this is the Lord's work that he's doing. This isn't a big money maker for him. I just want to put it out. It's not like he's going to get, a bag of money off bringing people and being responsible for them. You know what type of liability he puts himself, and even
exactly.
If he comes back to the States, that's a big liability. So, we're going to be praying for him in Jesus Christ's name, because I know the powers that be don't want the masses to jump on this. They want you to be scared. So, hey, Ty, I appreciate you, brother, and we will talk on another time.
All right. Thank you, and thanks for having me.